everyone, and welcome back to Spin and Prog with me, Tara. And today we are going to talk about women in prog, which is always a shocking statement, I know. But we do exist. I am just a humble listener and YouTuber, obviously, but the women who were actually like a big part of the genre, I have picked 5. There's definitely plenty more, but I don't want this to go on for too long. So I am going to start off with Kate Bush, who is probably the most popular woman in prog, aside from Annie Haslam, who is next. A lot of people will say she's not prog, and while she might not be like all out proggy like everything, she definitely has a lot of proggy elements. I was pulled into Kate Bush as a little girl. I heard cloud busting, running up that hill, Wuthering Heights, and there was just something about her that was like mind-blowing to me. She was just so different, you know. And I mean, I grew up in a time where like Britney Spears and all that stuff was being played all the time. So when I heard Kate Bush, it was like, wow, this is actually good. Yeah, I love everything about her. Her lyrics are absolutely stunning. Her voice is so different. Like, there is no one like Kate. She is very much unique. And her presence, you know, she has something very captivating about her. I don't know what it is, but I love her. Absolutely adore her work. Yeah, when I started listening to her albums, I realised like there's a lot more to this girl than these hits. She has some weird stuff in there. You know, like what comes to mind is Waking the Witch. That's a very strange song. There's 3 songs on Never Forever, and in the middle of them is like a transition track, and it's like one of the most hauntingly beautiful things I've ever heard. It's called Night Scented Stock. Oh my god, absolutely amazing. There's Aerials, which she brought out in the 2000s, and I think that's one of the best albums ever. I absolutely adore it. I've heard some rumours that she might be coming back, which I'm praying are true, because I've obviously never gotten to see her live. She was very difficult to catch live, I've heard, so it would be a dream come true to get to see Kate Bush. So that was number 1. Number 2 is Annie Haslam of Renaissance. One of the most, again, unique singers ever. You know, you just don't hear people like that anymore. One thing I noticed about Annie is when I watch film of her singing live with Renaissance back in like the 70s, she never wore in-ear monitors. So she couldn't hear herself, and she did not miss a beat. Like, she was just on point the entire time. She sounds totally incredible. Her range is, oh my good god, like just unbelievable. And you know, she kind of gets across this atmosphere in the song. Obviously the band helps, but she, you know, she kind of takes the brunt of it, I think, and gets that atmosphere across, and it's just like, oh, like goosebumps. I love her stuff. Brilliant singer. Absolutely great stuff. And she's still going, like, you know, she still has the voice. Like, it might not be as high as it was, but it still sounds absolutely incredible. So yeah, Annie Haslam, of course, at number 2. Number 3 is a player in prog, which is something that I find is very rare. Claire Lindley is the current violin player with Big Train, and she is absolutely fantastic. She isn't just a violin player though. She can pick up a guitar, she can sit at a piano, like whatever. She's multiple disciplines. Multi-talented, should I say. She's a Scottish girl, and she is brilliant at what she does, because Big Train, they're not very popular, which is a pity because they're great. Their music is very complex, you know, and I can imagine like the violin must be really difficult to play along to music like that, and she just does it no bother. And she is a very, very lovely lady. I was lucky enough to meet her after the Big Train show that me and Cody went to see in Ottawa, and I walked up to her and I was like, women in Prague, oh my god, you're brilliant. And she was like, yeah. She was so sweet. Yeah, so Claire Lindley, if you ever get the chance to go and see Big Train, go, because it's awesome and you will get to see her in action, and she's brilliant. And she's so like chill the whole time as well, like, you know, she's just smiling away, playing her violin, like not a bother on her. Love it. My next choice is Sonia Christina, who was the singer for Curved Air. No one really talks about Curved Air for some reason. They're super underrated. She is a fantastic singer. Another one that kind of got across that atmosphere with her vocals. Of course, like I said, the band, like in Renaissance, the band definitely helps, but those vocals are so unique, you know, it just wouldn't sound the same without them. So yeah, Sonia Christina is a very, very good singer, very, very unique. Yeah, not much more to say. I mean, she's fantastic. And last but not least is a prog band that are very, like, no one really talks about them. Magenta. Now I only discovered them myself over a year ago, I'd say. I heard some of their stuff and I was like, this is good. And their singer is named Christina Booth, and she is fantastic. Like, really, really good. Like all of these women are. Yeah, just a really great voice, and it's just so great to hear women in prog. Yeah, Christina Booth is fantastic. Magenta are totally underrated. I need to talk about them more, actually. Just really, really good stuff. So anyway, that is my list of 5 women in prog. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you let me know in the comments who your picks would be, because I know there's definitely a lot more, especially when you kind of get into the progressive metal side. A lot more women can come up. So anyway, I'll talk to you all then, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!